This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
That spot away and take the lead away from Newman, but Newman will have nothing of it.
Whoa, got trouble getting into 3, guys.
Joey Logano.
Big crash.
Oh, he's upside down. Over and over, Logano goes between 3 and 4.
No.
The car will come back to rest on all 4 tires. Heavy crash here on lap 32.
See Robbie Gordon, Martin Truex, Reed Sorensen involved in this.
So take a look at the sprint mission right now and some of the replays. And it looks like
Really just kind of a stack-up effect. Like one of them got on the brakes and it's kind of forced. Yeah, look at Tony Stewart just missing this crash. Man, here's where it really gets exciting. Man.
We talked about that there's nowhere to go as you come off of these corners, and when something like this happens, you make a commitment, and you've got one opportunity really to miss this wreck. Tony Stewart did a great job. Some others got caught up in it. Let's front stretch.
Got a big crash here on the front stretch.
Yeah, the 78 lost it. Regan Smith coming out of turn 4. Slid down and was hit, and then Elliott Sadler and
See a couple of cars that were involved in that first accident were involved in this one. They fixed their cars in the garage, came back out.
To find out how your favorite athletes prepare for success, go to ESPN.com, search locker room report.
78 got loose coming out of turn 4 here. See, he corrects it. He's going to get hit by David Stremme. As you can see, he's hit a few other things throughout the day with his car.
Now from Kyle Busch's onboard camera.
Right in front of you, try and with the top. You want the top. There we go.
Now let's see what Elliott Sadler saw.
Shallow.
Yeah, he kind of got forced down there. The car came on the outside of him, and Elliott couldn't turn to couldn't stay up top.
It looked like John Andretti didn't see this happening in front.
All right. I think he was running 7th when he came into the pits, and he's back to 8th.
Uh-oh, they got a caution. Sam Hornish in the wall.
Just what you were talking about, Andy.
Get it going, Sam. Leaders, exit 2. You can get it spun around there. Exit 2.
What are these pit leaders going to do now?
This is a very difficult decision right here for all these leaders, whether they get tires. They can obviously make it on fuel.
What would you do?
Well, if I'm Jimmy Johnson, I believe I would stay out. He's got a good car, and I think if he stays out, this is my thinking, if he stays out, it'll...
The 18 hit the wall again, guys. He has been fighting no grip all day.
Yeah, he's bouncing off the wall again, and the caution will come out.
Oh, man, he's hitting it again.
Easy, bud. Easy. Caution's out. Inside here. After the 19. Now.
So 3 different times the 18 car hit the wall, bounced off, tried to keep it away from the wall, and hit it twice more, and now is able to get it down pit road finally.
Yeah, that last time he hit it pretty hard. Almost like the throttle hung.
He was in position to get his lap back on the free pass when the caution came out, but he didn't want to be the one bringing out the caution. Second time that he's had an issue with getting into the wall. We'll show you what happened this time.
Like the same thing as the last time. Like the right front went down.
Inside you here. Inside. Clear low. Caution's out. Easy, bud. Easy. Caution's out. Inside here.
Under caution once again here at Dover, Delaware. There's a 12 car that has come into contact with the wall. Just body slammed the right side of that car, David Stremme. And the big beneficiary of this caution flag will be the 83 car of Brian Vickers, who will get the free pass.
See, he'd been running high, but his car got loose. You can see chase it up there. Pretty hard hit. Probably pretty good point.
Now, Marcus trimmed the lead a little bit on the 48 car, but Jimmy Johnson still has that interval right there with just now 7 laps to go.
Not really enough time for Mark to run him down.
You know, Mark Martin's going to be extremely happy. He's had to battle for this second place finish today, just as he had to battle for that win last week. Nothing's going to come easy in this chase, especially when you have to battle that 48 car of Jimmy Johnson and Chad Knaus.
Jimmy Johnson has 14 chase victories. No one has as many as he has in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. He has won 7 times in the last 16 chase races. We mentioned 3 consecutive titles, tying the great Cale Yarborough as the only other driver to win 3 in a row. No one has ever won 4 NASCAR Sprint Cup championships in a row. Jimmy Johnson could become the first driver to do that and make NASCAR history.
5 more, bud. 5 more. 63 on him, 60 on you.
That's Mark Martin's crew chief. He's just trying to rally his driver there.
He knocked another 10th off that time by, but he's got still got about 2 seconds to go and less than 5 laps.
It's like Dale said, that math doesn't add up, unfortunately, but what a great run Mark's had today.
Yeah, and he's just really,
60 on him, 60 on you.
much as he'd love to win this race, he's just praying that they don't have a caution right now, because he knows that's when he's the most vulnerable, and his car is just not the best on those restarts. He'll take second in the points lead and go on to Kansas.
Right now, he would have a 10-point lead over Jimmy Johnson if Jimmy wins the race and he finishes second.
Just have to shake your head sometimes. You see how well this 48 runs when it comes chase time. Just unbelievable how good they are. He's totally dominated this race today.
Preparation, talent, chemistry, all coming together when you have to stand up and be counted here in the chase for the NASCAR Sprint Cup. White flag next time by for Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson is a 4-time winner at Dover International Speedway. And he is a lap away from collecting his 5th win on the Monster Mile.
About 1 more time around.
He came here as a rookie driver in 2002. Not only did he win both races that year, he led the most laps in both races, serving notice that this young man was going to be a factor in NASCAR Sprint Cup racing. And here today, he has led 3 times for 271 laps, and Jimmy Johnson wins it at Dover.
That's right, boys. Maximum points. Thank you. Oh, nice work, Johnson. Nice work.
So Johnson takes the win. Martin in second. Kenseth finishing third. Montoya fourth. Kurt Busch fifth. And you saw that it was Jeff Gordon sixth. Allmendinger did finish in front of Casey Kane, who finished 8th. Tony Stewart 9th. And Ryan Newman in the top 10. By the way, Carl Edwards finished 11th. Let's go down to Shannon.
Well, when the weather cools down, it's the 48 team that gets hot. Chad, how bad did you guys need this win, your first of this chase, for momentum into the next 8 races?
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.